Alright, here we go. Araloo versus this guy. So we've got Squirrel, Pigeon, Skunk Cam, Raccoon, Wolf from this guy. Playing as a civilized. You get Squirrel, Toad, Pigeon, Ferret, Falcon, Raccoon from Araloo. Alright. Squirrel, Raccoon up in the north for this guy. Same for Araloo down in the, well, I guess it's more in the west and the south. Map-wise, both players have access to 3 mills. This guy's a tightly packed Araloo, he has to extend a bit farther. He's getting this first one though, which is going to maybe put some pressure on these 2 forward mills for this guy, especially with Araloo's ferrets. This is actually a really good ferret map, because with this mill, Araloo can easily pressure these 2 and force this guy to take this one at the back. If he's taking this one at the back, then Araloo can get on the high ground and shoot down on it, or shoot across over at the main. It's going to be a tight contest here. Not sure who will take it. So, a few farms down on the second mills now. Araloo with all these toads. That's the answer to the mass squirrel from this guy. Is it going to work? They'll blow up on the orange, presumably, unless he micros them very carefully. No ferrets still. A few pigeons. A few pigeons can work wonders with the food, so that's surprisingly tempting. Be annoying to get rid of. Most of the toads die before they get in. One of the ones goes down, and now there's just an overwhelming number of squirrels just swarming Luke Hallelujah. And this honestly might be GG. This mill is going to go down. Like, toads are just not that good an answer to mass squirrels. More of them are getting in now, but this guy is on the warrens. He's killed the raccoons. Lucas, this guy manages to get one of his out for 2 HP as the second one comes in. He's going to mark it carefully to keep it alive, and I think this is GG here. It's going to be game 1. Yep. They're really just not having any. I mean, toads are anti-tier 1, but they're also kind of not. People seem to be running toads a lot more lately, but they just really struggle with squirrels. And Lucas was doing the strat where he didn't rally his units as they came out, which meant he was bringing them from all over, from each of the warrens. So the initial hit of the toads came in, and even if they killed everything, they would have killed, you know, like just a fraction of the total squirrels this guy had. He had enough clumped up to hold the line while his reinforcements came in. And you saw once that huge wave of squirrels came in, it just absolutely swarmed Araloo. The toads would have needed some just monster hits to make that work. Okay. So now, again, both players have access to plenty of mills. This guy should at least take these two. Then he can think about moving down here. Araloo has these two easily. Maybe he can push out onto this. Or maybe he can be the one who moves down. So both players have a couple of options, but it's probably going to be this mill taker for this guy. This mill taker for Araloo. And then one of them is going to take this third, and the other's going to move down. Same opening of raccoon squirrel on the first base. Alright. Both players just sort of doing the standard few farms into tier 2. This guy getting his skunks, Araloo getting his ferrets, and his falcons. Falcons should be good for Araloo. I mean, this guy is going to have plenty of squirrels and the raccoons, but they'll avoid the skunks, and they can gun down a lot of... I mean, Araloo still has the problem that his only real answer to the mass squirrel is toads. Probably better off just answering with his own mass squirrels. There's significantly fewer squirrels this time for Lucas. This guy's just pushing in. He's got a nice choke point full of skunk gas, but the skunks go down. The ferrets hit one of them almost immediately. Now it's the falcons. One of the warrens goes down, so Araloo retreats, but he's kept one of his falcons alive, kept the rest of his tier 2 alive. He's definitely forcing Lucas back. This guy doing a ferret dance, but misses one step. He's lost half his raccoon's health. He's got his second raccoon, but now he's the one being snowballed. It's really hard to deal with ferrets when you're behind an army. Like, this guy is just getting his army picked off before he can build up to a critical mass to actually push this back. And Araloo takes it. We go to game 3. Squirrel, pigeon, skunk, ham, raccoon, wolf for Lucas, and squirrel, toad, pigeon, ferret, falcon, a raccoon for Araloo. If you haven't figured it out yet, Lucas is this guy. He goes by Lucas Nickus on Discord and on Twitch. I'll spend more time calling him that than this guy. So it's an easy slip up to make. It's interesting to see this game 1 because these are two people who could realistically win the whole thing. They're two of the top 5 and have been for years. Now Luke is going for Cam first rather than raccoons. Oh. Araloo coming over. He has got the tempo, so we should get a pig here. This guy trying to get his cam. I mean, one farm is a pretty big pickup for Araloo. Hey, Ziggy. No, I did terrible in the championship. Thanks for asking. I didn't even make it to the round of 16s. The round of 8, whatever. The proper, like, tournament. Got knocked out in the groups. We had one bad day against Chase in R22 where I might have lost anyway, but I was playing at like 3 in the morning while ill, which didn't help. But really it comes down to I need to be practicing tooth and tail more than once a week for the pocket box. Alright, anyway, here we go. Araloo moving in, gets his toads onto the chameleons. They do go down. Lucas has the army advantage, but does he have enough to actually destroy some warrens? Another toad gets in while he's busy focus firing the squirrels, and he has to retreat without any sort of I am always ill. I'm ill right now. But yeah, the main thing is that I just haven't been practicing enough. I said I was going to try hard this year and I just never did. But I was, like, whatever. It's not been a great few months for me. Anyway. Lucas, is he going to surrender? What happened to his cam? Did it die? He sent it up to the mill. I never saw it come back. Alright, well, I guess that's Aralu taking the win. And I need to go against this person, M. Yeah, that's not happening.
We're gonna play Hollow Knight.
If I retire from Tooth and Tail, it will be because, well, not for reasons outside of my control, but I'm going to keep it going as long as I can.
It's fine.
Yeah, I wonder if there'll ever be a TNT 2. Now, where is this M person? Why is he in a different lobby? What sense does that make? I was already here. I do want to play more Tooth and Tail. I'm thinking of, I want to do more stuff in general. I'm just bad at sticking with commitments. I want to like start streaming like more than once a week again. If I, when we get to the new year, 2026, that's going to be one of my resolutions, I think. As weird as it is, and actually start like making proper videos of the streams, like not just dumping the VODs on my YouTube channel, but actually, you know, editing them. But I might be underestimating how much time that takes, especially if I end up finding a job which I really need to do. I can't go another year of unemployment. So first, beginning of January is going to be busy because January as a whole is going to be busy because I'm going to be doing a lot of applications for pupilages and stuff. And I also need to start working out more. I was in a good habit of it and then I lost it because I had a bad, I think like something like August to November, I was injured or sick. He's only got squirrels. I could get out. I need to check that he doesn't have a tier 3. Would have been very nice to kill his commander there. So basically, if I don't die to a counter-attack, I probably win. Okay. So he didn't counter-attack me. I need to make sure he just doesn't have a tier 3 that's gonna surprise me. I don't think he does. Flag is a bit annoying. Okay, now I think we just wait a minute or two while we get our stuff up. He's going to be trying to recover. Build his tier 2s. We should be in time. Good. Get back our stuff with. Oh, I'm staying on the pigeons so long, it'd be nice if it didn't. I don't think you can do anything to stop me here. Oh, that's snakes. Yeah. I probably didn't need to wait so long. Once I knocked out that first mill, which I'm kind of surprised I did, he just didn't really defend it. He, yeah, he didn't really have anything to threaten me with. He never had enough army to push me, or enough eco to outstrip me. I was so sure he'd have a tier 3 building. Well, that's why I attacked. Okay, so we've got a pretty defensive position here. Probably want to take this mill first. If I had any turrets or balloons or whatever, I'd just set up a line here. Must be a good art in that, honestly. Wait, did I never take that 7th, the 8th farm? Oh my goodness, I did the rookie mistake. I've been one farm down this entire time. That's a big blunder. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knocked out. Let's put a separate here and go for Badger. Yeah, come on, Tier 3 race.
Lodge. Vunug varvute. Kivo. You're gone fish junkie.
The Pastoral Badger Micro. But I think it was mainly just having the right comp with the cans. And he tried to like lead me round. He tried to lead me round over the water. I don't think that actually worked out for him. There wasn't enough water, and I think I picked off a couple of units. Alright. Well, that's me going through it. Wait, I thought Araloo... Oh no, Araloo's progressed. Yeah, Araloo won. Have they gone to a different lobby again? We're in a lobby already. Blah, blah, blah. It was so much easier when people would let me just organise stuff. Well, no, it wasn't. It was a nightmare. But if they were going to do it, I'd like if they could at least mention it. Alright, Squirrel Pigeon, Ferret Falcon, Fox Machine Gun against Squirrel Toad, Pigeon, Ferret, Falcon, Raccoon. Now, Araloo is a clear favourite here. Ocean's still a pretty new player. Let's see if I can catch up with that one. Red plugging. Yeah, a bit of time. Let it get to a minute. Okay, I think it needs to buffer. Alright, Ocean going for a 6-farm squirrel, which is unusual. Araloo scouts it immediately, so it'll be able to respond. It's just whether or not Ocean actually pushes and gets anything from this. He doesn't. So both players getting into 8 farms. Araloo getting into his raccoons. Ocean just going for more squirrels. Nothing unusual at the moment. Oh, Ocean! Is he going to push? I mean, honestly, it's not a bad idea. It's just that he's doing it with only 3 squirrels, which is like a match for what Araloo does, and then he doesn't micro them. With 9 squirrels, I'd consider pushing on 6 and a raccoon. Can't guarantee it will work. And against 2, it's a lot less likely. Especially with Araloo at the helm. He doesn't even get... Most of his shots go into that warren. Oh dear. No, he's just lost his entire army. I think he killed 1 squirrel that entire time. Because look at how much damage he did to the warren and then didn't kill it. And then all his shots were scattered between units rather than focus fired. Okay, I think we're caught up. I can't fast forward anymore. But it's looking very good for Araloo. He's ahead. He's matched the army. He hasn't lost anything. Plus he's got ahead of replay. Ocean just spamming squirrels though. It might work. You'd be amazed at the sort of things that can get you out. That can accomplish. He's not quite able to kill the second raccoon. Probably wanted to be getting the squirrels. Araloo's just leaving them to heal in the water. He's got a falcon now. I mean, honestly, machine gun perhaps for Ocean. He doesn't have the money. He's just trying to get his squirrel army back up. His squirrel army is actually pretty well suited to deal with this. Oh, but he loses 2 of them immediately. And he's not focus firing on anything. You've got to pick your targets. There's a good argument for any of these at the moment. I think I would go for the Falcons, since they're the highest DPS but lowest health units. Like, they've got the best ratio. And then after that you have to remember whether you can try and focus down the raccoons or go for the squirrels. But it looks like Ocean's not going to get to make that choice. This seems like a pretty decisive win from Araloo. It's all stemming from that initial attack down here. No, Ocean just didn't really get the timing right. Or got out microed. I think when you're in low squirrel numbers, you want to, like, a low squirrel army against a low squirrel army raccoon, you want to pick off the squirrels, because you're not going to have enough, like, unless you can kill the raccoon in like 1 or 2 volleys, you're just going to be wasting too much time. trying to kill him. I think you need to hit its paw. So we got squirrel, pigeon, ferret, falcon, badger, fox. We got squirrel, toad, pigeon, ferret, falcon, raccoon. Is my stream broken? No. It is on my phone for some reason. No idea why. There, okay, it seems refreshed it, seems fixed. Alright, oh, blimey, while I'm dealing with technical issues, Aralu's coming straight in. Ocean went for the 6-farm single again, and he's gone for pigeons. This is something he really does too often. He goes for pigeons way too early when he's only got tier 1. And yeah, this is just going to be a win from here. I was making sure my stream worked and I missed Aralu going for the 5-farm double. And Ocean, I mean, Ocean could have held if that pigeon warren had been a squirrel warren, he would have been able to hold. It's just pigeons. One warren of squirrels is not enough for the pigeons to be healing. There's just not enough health there for the pigeons to be worthwhile. Most stuff is killing the squirrels even with the healing because their health pool is so small. Now let's see. I'm against Panoramic.
Future glow.
Might be worth putting down a squirrel warren. I don't think he can maul me anymore. Looks like he's trying to. Is he? What's he doing? Maybe he was just scouting and late to put his farm down?
George Fjodjar Vons. Talia, Tilo Jotjem Sien.
I don't think Skunk Snake is really going to work well against the more push, but let's see what we can do. It's also a bit hard for me to actually stand on this map. This mill is quite vulnerable. I guess we're going to have to take it. If I'm taking a mill, I might as well take this one. Sit down. Oh, whoa. How did this go so badly? Oh, wow, this went really badly. Does he have pigeons? He does. My snake's really aren't getting any value here. Alright. Well, I think we can all agree that was disastrous. Got exactly the wrong tier 2 to deal with both of these. Oh right, that's bad. That's not great. What's disastrously wrong?
Jag kan se vart till njöts host jag alko.
I'm not sure exactly how that went so badly for me. There must have been a moment where I lost a tier 2 to fucking ferret shots where I didn't notice. And it was also a mistake for me to go back in once I got out with just a handful of units. It looked like I had an opening because he had everything on low health, but no, because he had pigeons, so they all got up. This ferret surviving on 1 HP was very annoying.
Yes, George Fjodjar Vons. No, can you guess chess?
I don't think the forward mill was a bad idea. I think it was an awkward time where he was just like already poised to attack as I took it.
Italian. Lo insieme.
I'm just going to take the mill up here.
Lot. Yes.
That one's less worth it. 2 for 1 is good, 4 for 1 is not. I'm unsure how well I can really hold this. But we've got some pretty significant damage done to him with those run-bys. Let's go have a scout and look at what he's got. He's got some tier 2s. I think either he's supply blocked or they're cams. The cams are not good for me.
Lot.
Alright. I survived the worst of it. The infrastructure damage is pretty significant. He's got 2 to my 1. Now I've got 1 to his none. We both got none. I'm surprised he had to eco for this, to be honest. But this is probably easy. We'll soon start examining everything. It's probably safer to go for Lizard to try and get a good base. Does he get up here? Take this account fire? No. Must have borrowed back and just run straight up. I don't don't know how he managed to... I thought he would have been out of eco. I didn't think he would have had enough to get another wave out. My problem is, I could... If we could kill one more wave of units, then we could take him, but we can't. Yeah, we just weren't quite able to make it. I don't know where he got the eco to keep funding the army. But those cams just destroyed me. That's disappointing. I'll back myself to win that. This was not the redemption I wanted. Emily just dipped. Oh. That's disappointing. So the finals are me and Ocean. I take that time. Man, I'm quite annoyed at that last loss because I started really well. That campfire was probably too greedy. I wanted to try and hide my ninja. Make it look like I was one-basing. That's probably what it came down to. But I just didn't have the raw numbers of tier 1 to push him back. I also think I mismicroed the fight because I tried to focus down his cams instead of take my lizards around. Ignored. I think you're supposed to ignore them. I should have ignored them and got my lizards on his backline, but I don't know if that would have worked really either. Because I think he had enough squirrels that he could have just killed my lizards. That's the long and short of it, is I just didn't have enough numbers. So Lena also has a real issue with leaving his units out in the open. Man, I should have gone lizards. Well, you don't really want lizards on the front, but... Which means you can always pick his army off piecemeal. Defeat in detail.
Oye. I bot your shout. You think Much and no shot. Much not.
Go back out.
Still look.
Didn't handle that fight brilliantly. Didn't swap to his squirrels quickly enough.
You think
Why have his squirrels gone the long way around?
much not.
Oh, I killed 3 pigs. That's actually better than I thought. I thought I only managed to kill the one and injure 2 others.
Zos. How wrong you die host. Italian, ti lo fioti insieme.
And his attack is slow.
Yes, well, you're the advance. Bahash.
I don't think he found me in time. He just literally had no idea where I was. I was going to build another warren, but then I realised I've got moles, so I can just go here and do this.
Yes.
Honestly, I might be able to force it. He stunned all his... He's not going to have any eco. There's no way he put all of those ones down and got 3 farms. Yeah. That's the only reason he survived. So I can just go back.
qui vaut.
Regroup, resupply, and come back.
Lot.
Another mill? Okay, another mill. Why and where? It's probably this one over in the corner. If I had to guess, since it's the farthest away. Yep.
You tick.
Alright, well that is a rather anticlimactic end to the tournament. Because Araloo had to leave. Alright then. That was one of the shortest. I had high hopes for this one. But it ended up being quite a short one. Once again, I'm another third place. I'd really like to not be. But, like I said, that's going to come down to actually practicing. Alright, well, I am going to call it for tonight then. Yeah, and I'll see you guys next week at the very latest.